Hello everyone, this is Group 6 annotation presentation for the Integrative Thinking project. This is our group members, and in this presentation, we'll be using the Integrative Thinking process to solve the problem when jobs want you to have 10 years of work experience before the age of 22. How can we new university graduate gain the equivalent of 10 years of work experience? So now we will be introduce the 4 stages. Articulate the models, examine the models, explore the possibilities, and assess the prototypes.
We set the primary problem from the case. It is how the graduates allocate their 10-year time on work and study to earn the equivalent experience to apply the job. There are two models. Allocate more time on work is model 1. The student pay least effort to pass the test to graduate, but in rest of time, they go working or start a business. One of benefits of more working experience can save organizations training costs on them. Allocate more time on study is model 2. The students only focus on studying and trying their best to get HD on all exams. They train themselves by maximum readings and study time in school. One of benefits of more education can equip the students with the latest knowledge to work for organization.
So firstly, I'm going to talk about the similarity in the models. Both of the models are all about gaining more skills and knowledge, but there are so many differences in these models. For working experience, you work on more practical stuff, but for education, you study in class or discuss with your mates. You learn in a more theoretic way. And the most valuable in both models is that both models are essential and crucial in everybody's life. So we think the real point of tension is basically how to balance between gaining working experience and learning in the university. And our assumption is that is it possible to do part-time job and internship during holiday or spare time to balance between gaining working experience and learning in university? And there are also some causes and effects. That is, if we're working too hard, you cannot be able to stay focused in class. But if we only study in class but do not have any working experience, it is also not good because people need to train their working skills.
There are 3 pathways to explore the possibilities of new models, which are the hidden gem, the double down, and the decomposition. For the hidden gem, we should put the best elements of 2 models together, that the new model should include the best elements of 2 models. In our case, is the person has both the ability to deal with the problem and the knowledge about how to solve problem. For the double down, we should use one model as the key elements of the other one. In our case, we have 2 situations, that one is a person with working experience and has a part of knowledge. The other one is a person with a good education and has a less working experience. For decomposition, rather than choosing A or B, we base a decomposition on applying the models together by distinguishing when and how each can be applied. In our case, we focus on when working experience is more important and when education is more important.
In step 1, I use a chart to show the unemployment rates and earnings. The chart shows the people who get higher degree have more possible to get better jobs. The data is from US Department of Labor. The core of this idea is allocating time appropriately to gain the equivalent of 10 years work experience. I found another research shows HR tend to higher graduates, so I think the model which allocates more time for education has more possibility to success. In step 2, I use a diagram to show the logic of our model. If we meet these conditions, our model will operate successfully. In step 4, I list the critical conditions to be a winnable model, and I design 3 kinds of tests to prove it. They are quick test, small scale test, and definitive test. That's all. Thank you for watching.